I'm Tam from Loki Battle Mats, and we're going to be talking about the giant book of Sci-Fi battle mats. This is an A3 book of 62 pages of battle mats for tabletop RPGs with a science fiction theme. Now, inside this book, every page is a map and everything is lay flat and wiped clean. So, as we work through, what that means is everything lies completely flat on the table. And this is important if you are using your trusty whiteboard marker to write on these maps, or if you're using miniatures or 3D terrain. This is a completely flat and really nice solid foundation for your game. This innovative 360-degree spine that we have here also allows for the book to lay completely flat on the table, so you can play each page individually as a flat foundation, and this means that you as the game master have the option of playing each individual page if you want to make the space tighter for your encounter, or of playing the two pages together to give you a nice really large map. And also, if your table hasn't got so much space, that's a really nice option as well. So as we move through, we have put together a collection of maps to cover off every single commonly used sci-fi encounter area. So we have some really interesting terrain maps, some interesting pods and landing areas here, and what we try and do with our maps is to make sure that we remove from you as the game master the need to draw maps before playing games and mid-games. It's just as a time saver, because now you can reach behind you onto the shelf and you have a book of maps at your fingertips for all the common encounter areas. So this is obviously a bit of a sci-fi bridge going on, and we see rooms and corridors along with a command centre here. It's a lovely thing to save time and to save effort, and also from a random encounter point of view, if your team suddenly delve into the engine core, here you are, you don't need to quickly stop and draw a map, you have one to hand. And also this is a lovely map in terms of narrow corridors and larger areas. It's a real maze, you can have a lot of fun sending a party around there in a certain order. We try and vary what we do in terms of space, so you have larger areas and smaller areas. So it's caught up here with different sized doors, you've got broken lines of sight, just to make things interesting so that your party will work through these maps in different ways. They don't always have to be always combat orientated, and we recognise that when we design and draw maps. We also recognise that you as the game master do not have huge amounts of time for every random encounter map, so we know that it's lovely to spend time planning those big set piece encounters, but that also that, time is a factor, and we haven't got time to do that for every encounter and for every game night. And these things are really handy to have in your arsenal so that you can just put a map on the table to work through, and that your party have a detailed, immersive map to use. We haven't gone overboard with furniture on our maps, because we like for you, the game master, to be able to reuse these maps over and over again, and for you to say exactly what all these rooms are used for, so that you can use this map more than once. Although it clearly has seen better days. And again, here you have a mixture of larger and smaller areas, some elevation variation as well, so you can really have fun and decide what you would like your party to be doing in this map. Here is a nice cargo bay area, or is it? It's up to you. It could be an outpost as well. Here we have a lovely design here. It's almost like the Jaws perhaps, but we'll leave that up to you as to what you do with that. But lots of different ideas. A cargo floor here with steel deck plates. Again, you can customise this in any way you see fit. Here's your shuttle for beetling around and for those away trips. And then we have these larger expanses as well for bridges, and again, these are just perfect for you to be able to customise them for your adventure, or use the larger areas for more intricate encounters and get more bases out. Here we have a transport station, which again is a very popular map. We've tried to cover off all the best and most used scenarios for sci-fi role-play games. Here we have a desert outpost and a bit of a one-way system here, so this could be on a planet, a bit futuristic perhaps. And we've also, as you see, got some hex maps in here. Now, we have saved our hex maps for the starscapes to enable more movement options, and this obviously is an external space map, so you are exposed to the cold reaches of space here, but because we've got the hexes, your movement options have opened up a little bit. And again, it's something you can put down for moving around very quickly and easily, and your party can get off on their space adventure, move their shuttle anywhere they like. These planar maps, again, you can customise in any way you see fit. And oh look, what are the odds do you think of getting through our asteroid field? And again, we finish up with some plain maps. We've got a hex and also a grid, so that if we haven't got a map for your scenario in this book, you can get your trusty pen out and customise these maps in any way. Because as well as removing from you the need to draw maps pre-game and in the middle of your game, we also hope that by including plain maps in our books, you won't be carrying around so many maps with you as well, because hopefully this should be the thing that you can just reach for from your backpack or from your bookshelf, and it will cover all your role-play map needs in a sci-fi scenario. So that is the giant book of sci-fi battle mats from Loki Battle Mats. Thank you.